What's up, guys? Tiny Zork here, and welcome to a new episode of Minecraft Fun. In this episode, we will be upgrading our Klein star and also messing with a lot of forestry, which we finally should be doing. Finally are doing. So, something I noticed here was I made 4 Klein stars, right? And supposedly, the recipe to upgrade a Klein star is to have 4 of these and it'll make the next tier, but something is fishy here because see, I got the Klein star Drei's or Dre's, and if we look at the recipe, 4 equals this Veer. So last time all I had to do was do this configuration and it worked, but now it seems that it's not working, and I tested it, and it seems I have to make another one. So I'm gonna have this spare one on the side, I guess, because I'm gonna have to make a fresh copy. I'm not sure if that's how it's intended or what, but oh well. So I'll have an extra Klein star. Maybe I can have 2 charged at the same time. Not too sure how that works, but to show you now, we should be able to make our upgraded Klein star, and there it is, Klein star Veer. So we are good to go with that. I'll put that in there, and this will charge up. I'm not sure how much this holds, but I'm guessing probably in the millions. So we are up to the next tier, and if we look at the recipe here, I think we're pretty close to, let's see, we got 1 2, so it looks, oh, so we do need 2 of them, because this right here is the alchemical tome, and this pretty much teaches you everything in your it'll teach you everything in your transmutation tablet, I believe. But so anyways, we're gonna have a huge amount of storage with this Klein star, and also we have a spare Klein star, which I guess I'll put in here for now. So there we go, we are upgraded and good to go. Okay, so now let's start getting into some forestry. I want to build a fermenter, and what a fermenter does is takes saplings or wheat and converts it into fuel, like fuel, biogas. So we can run machines with it and not have to worry about fuel, because oil source is pretty much not an infinite source, and we want to have other ways to power our engines. So I added some new things to our logistics network. We have bronze gear, which is 4 bronzes and a stone gear, and we have a sturdy machine, which is the basic building block of a lot of forestry machines, and that's it. So let's get right into building a fermenter. We're actually going to build 2 of them because we have saplings and we have wheat from our farm. Food is not an issue for me right now because I already have a stack of it, and I can always make another stack, no problem. So let's make the sturdy machine. Let's request that, and here's a sturdy machine. So we need 2 of those. And what are the other? We're gonna make a fermenter here. So fermenter, let's see. Okay, we need 4 bronze gears, so 8 bronze gears and 8 pieces of glass. So let's get 8 bronze gears. Good success, and 8 pieces of glass. Nice. Okay, so we'll just wait for that, and look how I probably had glass. Did I already have glass? I didn't have glass. Also, a lot of stuff has been going. Our smelting or whatever is going super duper fast now with the induction furnaces and our upgrades to our machines there. So everything's getting made a lot faster, so that's a good thing. Okay, so there's our 8 pieces of glass, and I guess we'll wait on the other stuff here. Yep, stuff is still going through our system here. Okay, is our other sturdy machine? No, that's one sturdy machine. Where's the other one? Come on, sturdy machine, hurry up. Still getting made there. Okay, there's the other sturdy machine. And we're gonna need still our gears. And there they are. They're starting to travel through there. So. Oh, so people have been asking for a world download. Yeah, I'll have that. I kind of don't know what files to use. So I've been looking it up, and I think I just need pretty much my save file, of course, and my config file. I think I need to stick in there. My config files for all my mods and stuff. So I'm kind of like, I don't want to put it out and then it not work, and then I look like a total like jackass. So still kind of in the wondering how to do that. So that'll come out very soon. And as you know, 1.2.4 came out, and the mods are not updated yet, so I can't make an installation video. Though my last installation video for 1.2.3 has been a huge success, almost 1,000 views. People asking questions, but a lot of you guys are answering it. So I'd like to thank you guys for sure for that. So these gears are still being made. I guess we'll look at some other stuff here. Our mass fabricator is pumping out UU matter like a boss, and you can see right here our lava cells are completely full. So we're doing good with that, and need 3 more. So it looks like it's just making the bronze, but it has to make the copper dust, so it's a pretty long process here. As far as this watermill, I could probably, I said I was gonna put an extra row, but I never did. But that's fine, because we're not running out of EU anytime soon. So it looks like this is gonna be maybe 3 million EU, which is ridiculous. So that upgrade is definitely gonna help us with making more equivalent exchange stuff. Just cool by me. Alright, so now we have everything. Let's make our fermenter finally. I guess I'll put it in here. Fermenters. How did I know I was going to do that? Let's see if I'm good on this recipe right here. There we go. So we got our 2 fermenters. And if we plop this bad boy down, I also made some redstone engines, because we're going to need a lot of those, and pipes and stuff like that. So hopefully I'll have everything. So if we look at this fermenter, we have a lot of slots here. We have to pump in water into here. We need to put our saplings in one of these slots, and this will be our biofuel here. And we also need to put fertilizer here. So we got a lot of stuff to do, but nothing we can't handle for sure. So let's go. Is it nighttime? And one mod, you know, I just remembered I forgot to download a mod, and that's minimap. Totally forgot about that. Oops. Okay, so here's our tree farm, and plenty of wood. That's not an issue. And if we look here, plenty of saplings. And the good thing is this is also filled up, so that's a good thing. Now I'm gonna want to work from underneath here, so we're gonna have to figure out a way to wire this without touching other pipes and such. So let's clear this out here, and we're gonna need to use this water, or might have to make another pump. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out in a sec. So let me get my pipes here. Okay, I'm gonna need wooden pipes, and I'm gonna need some cobblestone and some water pipes. I'm not sure which ones. Okay, so where do we want to put this fermenter? That's the question. So let's see. I want to put my wooden pipes down to start pulling out stuff. This might be a problem because we're gonna have apples. Alright, hold on, give me 1 sec. I know what to do. Okay, so I'm back. I added some new things to this, and I'll show you. I had to put an alchemical chest here because we were getting a ton of wood, and those 2 wooden chests were just not cutting it. So what we did here was I had to separate. As you know, we have saplings coming out of here, and the saplings either will go into the arboretum or they'll go into this chest here, and this chest will be where we supply our fermenter. Now I do not want apples going into this chest because I just want saplings going into here. And so I took the apples and had it blue, and now the apples go into its own separate chest. So that's one thing I did. And then I placed the fermenter down, but I want to show you what I did here. So let's go into here. These engines aren't on because they were on, but I turned them off. Okay, so here we have the sapling chest getting the wooden pipe here, which is going to be powered by this redstone engine. And what it's going to do is going to suck out the saplings and bring it down this pipe here into the fermenter right here. And of course we needed fertilizer, which I have a ton of, so that's no problem. And what I did here was made a loop, and basically I've done this before with my quarry. So if, let's say, this is filled with saplings, whatever excess saplings that will get pumped out will not be able to go in here, so they'll just loop around and back into this pipe system here. Now I could do this a number of different ways. I can have this pipe actually go back into the chest, which might be a smarter thing if you don't want a ton of saplings going around in the pipes and maybe lagging your game. So maybe I'll do that, but right now this will work, I believe. Well, I hope so. And also I have the water pumping into my fermenter, and this water is also used to cool my 2 engines here. Problem is, I'm not sure if this can sustain all 3 of these machines at once, so I might have to make a separate pump for this fermenter, which is no problem because that's very easy to do. I also emptied out this tank here, and I just took a bucket and took whatever fuel was in here and put it over here, because this will be filled with the new biogas, and I'm not connected it to my engines because my engines still have plenty of combustion, plenty of fuel to use up. So this will just fill up this tank. So that's the plan. So let's see if this actually works. So let's take some water pipe and hook it up to our storage tank. So that should work. And I already put in fertilizer, which I have a lot of. And now this is where the saplings will go into here. So if everything works, if everything's connected right, this should start working immediately once I put a redstone charge to this engine here. So got my redstone torch. Hope I didn't forget anything. I don't think I did. We'll find out anyway. Okay, so let's... No, that doesn't go there. How am I gonna power this? I need at least... No, I can power it like this. There we go. Okay, so now let's see. Saplings go out into here, and they should go down. Also got to be careful with the zombies. Zombies are a lot smarter in this new patch, and they kind of like run to you, so I got to be careful with that. Okay, so there goes all the saplings into the fermenter. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, okay, I know what I have to do here. What? I knew that was going to happen. I'm going to have to build a fence around here. And I knocked some pipe down, didn't I? Okay, so what I noticed is I should probably have an iron pipe here. Well, that's fine. Actually, it's working as intended. Okay, so now let's see what we got here. Stuff is going into the fermenter. And why isn't this getting powered? I'm missing something here. Does this have to warm up? Let's see. Hold on. Give me a sec. Okay, so I have to power this fermenter with power. That would make sense. So let's do that right now. Had to look that up on the wiki. Didn't even think of that. So of course I have my gold pipes here, and how am I gonna hook this up? Let's see. I got a lot of sides. So I got one side that's free. Let's see if I can hook this up without any issues. Let's see, put that here, that here. Okay. And that here, and that here. Sweet. Okay. Let's see if that is enough to power everything. There we go. Okay, so now, as you can see, the saplings are starting to get fermented, I guess, into biogas. Let's see if that works. See, this finishes, and there we have it. The lovely biogas. And this is what now, pretty much what we can do here is, after I have enough of this, this will be able to power itself. No problem. And there we have it. It looks like it gets generated rather fast, so rather quickly, so that's a good thing. And seems that our water is able to handle, I mean, the water is good. It can handle all three machines. So there you have it. This is biogas. So it looks like I'm gonna have to pump out the fuel here, which is no problem. No problem at all. I'm gonna need redstone engine. I'm going to need this, and I'm going to need a torch. Which, do I have any more torches? No. That's fine. Okay, so let's see, how am I going to pump this into here? I'm going to put a redstone engine here, and I'm going to put a wooden waterproof pipe here. Connect that like that. Where's my wrench? Put my wrench and have this engine facing the wooden pipe. And I'm going to need a redstone torch, but that is no problem because I have my logistics pipe hooked up. Why are you hitting me? What the hell? Come on. That is not nice. Okay. Okay, right here I have my logistics network hooked to a chest, and I need a redstone torch, so one is fine. And there you go, redstone torch. And let's power this redstone engine somehow. Let's see, I could put it right in there. Oh, that didn't work. Alright, so let me put the redstone torch down first. No, not there. Come on. Wake up, wake up. Actually, I'll put it here. Like that. And then my wooden pipe down. Nope. This wooden pipe. Like here. And then my wrench. Pump out the fuel. And I'll put that connected to there. So now that works. There we go. Okay, let's take a step back and look at this, and that's beautiful. There we go. Now we have biogas being pumped into our tanks, and let's look at how much we got here. Looks good. Water supply seems like it's still keeping up. Alright, we already have tons. Look at all these saplings. Now this isn't really good. I kind of want to fix that because that is way too many saplings. It's going to lag the game up eventually. Alright. Okay, so let's see if we can fix that. I want this. Okay, so I want whatever excess going back into the chest here. And then this I can I'm gonna cut off this right here. Wait till that pipe goes up. Give me that. Okay, there we go. So now all those excess saplings will go back into the chest. Put that in here. Alright, now this looks like it's working. All those saplings are going back into the chest, and this is just that's good. That's pretty cool. And of course I can do the same thing with the wheat farm also, because you can use wheat. So if you have a lot of excess wheat, you can have that made into biofuel also. Um, I'm guessing I probably would want to regulate this somehow. Because you know, maybe I don't want this, you know, pumping. Once I have a stack in there, I'll just shut off this engine, redstone engine. So you could do that. But for now, I'll leave it. And I do not need these anymore, because I no longer need to teleport fuel into here. And I'll let these combustion engines run empty, but that'll be a while before they do that. And yeah, so I hope this was informative. Of course, there's always better ways, but this is, you know, very, very simple way to make biogas, which it's doing a great job of. Takes a while, but this will be filled up in no time. So I guess I'll do that with our wheat farm. I can do the same exact thing. Probably have to position it a little bit differently, but that's no problem. Okay, I guess I'll just leave that there for a while. I'll mess around with that later. I'll come back and check how that's going. Okay. Now let's take a look at. I just want to do a little thing, checking of my engines over here. Make sure everything is good. Oh, oops! I always like to check these engines. Make sure they got water in them, which they do, and that's powering my quarry. And I made some more fuel before, and we're almost done with oil. So it's a good thing we have that biogas, because almost done with the oil, which did us great, you know, wonders, because our quarry is freaking massive. It's still digging, guys. So I still can't make that 100 by 100 quarry just yet, because this one is still. This is a 30 by 30 quarry, and this has been lasting me forever, it seems. Okay, let's check our EMC over here real quick. Now look, we're already filled up to 3.2 million EU. Freaking awesome. Okay, so I guess we can go and let's see, what can we do next? Give me a sec. Alright, so we're back. I thought I wanted to do something different, but I'm looking at this system, and as you can see, not even, you know, 10 minutes into this, this is almost filled with biogas. So I'm thinking, let's fully pimp out this system here, because it seems like at the rate of these saplings, we can power. I could probably, we'll test it out, power these engines and these engines, but I kind of want to connect them both together. And to do that, first, what I'm going to do off camera is pump out this fuel and put it back into my fuel at my base, and pump out this fuel also, and so I don't waste that much fuel. And I'm gonna pretty much have these saplings, maybe even make oh, I did make another fermenter. I could probably power 2 fermenters with this system alone. So I'm gonna pump out this fuel, be right back, and I'm gonna clean this up. Probably have it meet up in the middle somewhere here, so that the liquid doesn't have to travel too far. But that shouldn't really be a problem, I don't think. So I will be right back. Okay, so before I show you what I did, which I did a whole lot, we need to make another item, and this item is called the still. So let me show you that. a still. And what this item does is it's going to convert our biomass or biogas, and it's going to convert it into fuel. And this is going to be, I'm guessing, the equivalent to regular fuel from Buildcraft. And because I found out, see, biofuel, that's what it's called. I found out that in order to use that biofuel, or no, actually the biomass, I believe it was called this the green one, biomass, which we made. To use that, I would need to have made these biogas engines, and I don't really want to do that. So because I want to keep those combustion engines that we already have. So we're gonna just take it to the next step and make this still. Okay, and I'll show you what that does exactly. So we need a sturdy machine, 4 redstone, and 4 glass. So let's order that up. I also added to our logistics network our chemical chest, because I kept having to make these, and it's just good to have that in our system. So that was one thing I added also. So let's make 1 sturdy machine, and we need 4 pieces of glass, and we need 4 redstone. Okay. So I made us the cool system, and hopefully everything works out. Didn't really test it because I had to make this still, but it looks like it'll work. I pretty much changed the design that we had before, and I think it's a lot better this way. We're using some logistic pipes, and it should come out pretty nice, I think. So we're just gonna wait for that to get made. Let's see, got my, oh yeah, and I already made our chemical chest. Okay, so we got our sturdy machine, and I guess I'll take that chest also. And let's make that still. So the still also has to be powered with electricity, so we'll have to hook that up, and I always do that. It's the opposite. Okay, there we go, still. So we'll just plop that sucker there, and I'm guessing we're gonna need, possibly gonna need, a couple redstone engines. Everything's getting made, looking good. 1 redstone engine, 2. Alright, if anything else, I'll just go back and make it and save you guys the trouble of watching. Oh, it's snowing. Alright, now it's raining. Ooh, took a little damage there. Wait, are my, oh no, everything's still charged. Okay, so I got all my machines stopped here, and now let me show you what I did before I get into too much detail. Okay, so what we did here was that chest that we have all the saplings in that we want to convert to biomass. There's the chest, and I put right here, I think it's a provider pipe. Yeah, a provider pipe. I took a provider logistic pipe, and basically this is so that when I hook it up to the chest, and then I ran some regular pipe right to here. Okay, now this is our 2 fermenters. I took them out of the original places, and I placed them here. And then I put 2 supplier pipes, which says it wants to keep this machine stocked with a stack of saplings. So whenever let's say I take these saplings out, and now it is being supplied with all the saplings. And I notice it kind of goes back and forth here, but that's no problem because they eventually all go into this machine. And we're almost done. And that hits 64. So this will be automatically replenished when it runs out, which is good. Very happy. And there you go, 64. Okay, so I got those 2 supplier pipes hooked up. Let me just put these saplings back. And so the fermenters will always be supplied. So that's step 1. Now the other step was to make a water pump, individual water pump for just this machine, these 2 machines. So I got that hooked up. Regular water pump system that I've used in previous things. So that's hooked up to these 2 fermenters. And then I have 2 wooden pipes that is going to take all that green biomass, and I put an iron pipe here so that, you know, this doesn't go into this machine, this doesn't go into that. They all go straight down to this pipe, where this gets fed into our storage tanks. And this green mass was from our previous tank down there. I just pumped it out into these 2 tanks. So as you can see, they're hooked up like so. Okay, and that's pretty much how we're gonna make biomass right there. Now, of course, to power these, I have to turn on this engines, and I didn't hook up these powers yet because I kind of want to hook up everything first, just to make sure it was working, and I believe it should work. So I'm just gonna leave that for now. Now, where does this still come into play? Well, this still is going to take this green liquid, it's going to go into the still, and it's going to be made into orange liquid, which is the fuel, and that is going to be poured into this storage tank. And from there, this storage tank will supply our engines here, once this is empty, with fuel. So we don't have to worry about regular fuel. And that's the whole point of this, just to have it self-sustain. And of course, when I'm done, I will have these engines powered by regular fuel also, biofuel. But for now, let's just get this still working. So let's go down here. Okay, and I've kind of mapped it in my head. Where do I want to put this? So I want to put this here, something like this. Then take 2 wooden waterproof pipes. Make sure that's facing there, and then I guess we'll take cobblestone since that's the most I got. And if I was cool about it, I would have made an iron waterproof pipe, because let's see, I don't want this backing up into it. You know what? Okay, so let's take the still, and we'll put the still, I guess, right here. Okay. And here we'll go in the green liquid, and out comes the orange liquid that we will make. And I even can be like cool about it, and no, actually, you know, it doesn't matter, because it's all gonna go to one place, and that's in the still. Then from the still, we're gonna pump out. Actually, I can't do that here. Okay, we're gonna pump out. Where's my wooden pipes? Okay, we're gonna pump out the orange fluid, and that's gonna go I guess I'll use a different pipe so these pipes don't intersect. Hopefully I have enough. I'll use stones. Okay, let's see. Okay. Perfect. Perfecto. Oh, that's not perfecto. This is perfecto. Okay, so now that orange fuel will go right into here. And then, of course, I'm going to need to pump out the orange liquid. And I'm guessing I will probably make this a waterproof, a teleport pipe, so that I don't have to really get too crazy with piping and stuff like that. Okay, so that's done. Now, this should be good to go. Now, let's power... We have to power that still. Okay, so... How are we going to do this? I'm going to have to... Okay, let's hook up this. Hook up this pipes. One here. One there. Okay, that's going to power our 2 fermenters. And we still need to power that still. Now, I do not have enough gold pipe to power that. So what I might do here is... I don't know. Hopefully this will be enough power. You know what? I'll just go for it, guys. I'll go for it. And I'm going to take this power teleport pipe and put that here. Set it to frequency that's not used. I guess 1 is fine. Frequency 1. And then down here, take this. Of course, I forgot to make another power teleport pipe. Do I have any more teleport pipes? No, I don't. I need 2 diamond gears and a glass. Okay, so that's no problem. I'll just make it. Okay, so let me go and get that made real fast. How the heck am I gonna get out of here? Jeez. All this piping. Alright, let's make that. Where's my ladder? There's my ladder. Okay, let's request a diamond gear. Well, 2 diamond gears. And a piece of glass. Okay. And how about we make it? Alright, 2. Well, I only have 1 diamond gear actually. Still missing 1 here. So let me just wait for that. Give me a sec. Alright, so I got my 2 diamond gears. So let's just make that teleport pipe. Make 8 of them. And just put a piece of redstone and a power teleport pipe. Okay, so we set our frequency. What was it? To 1? Yep, frequency 1. Down here we'll set it to frequency 1. If we can find a way through this pipes and all this craziness. Okay, there we go. And set that down here. Frequency 1, receive true. Okay, so it's gonna get that power, and of course hopefully it will be able to power all 3 of these machines at once. Actually, it's powering a lot here. It's powering our tree farm and our 2 fermenters and also it's going to power this still. So we'll see how that energy is being used. Hopefully it'll work. And okay, we got that's done, that's done. We're missing something, I know it. Oh, yes we are. We're missing, well, we don't need that, but we do need those. Okay, so we're still missing. Good thing I was totally prepared for this. Not. Okay, we need our trusty redstone torches. And you can see it's a little loopy because I probably have it on the wrong frequency, or just too many things on the same frequency. You start seeing all that stuff. Okay, so now can we say we're ready? Is it safe? Is it possible? I don't know. We'll find out in a second. Okay, let's put these 2 torches like that. Now we should be good. Okay. See, now we got the biofuel going into our still. And I'm guessing once I power this bad boy, we should be making some biofuel. So biomass turns into biofuel. Okay. All right. Now we got all these hooked. Everything looks pretty good. Let's hook it up. Turn it on. And pray nothing blows up. Okay, everything's on. Our engines are pumping. There goes the power. Let's see. Is our goo getting put into the right place? Let's see how this is doing. Okay. That looks like it's working. Let's just make sure. We have green stuff going through these pipes. Do not see any. Oh, there we go. Okay, there goes the biofuel, biomass. And that's going to go down our pipes and into our storage tanks. Let's see, that goes right into our storage tanks. Perfect. Okay, now that's working. Now let's see what's. Okay, here we go. Okay, looks like our biofuel is already being made. And there we have it. So it's getting powered by that engine. So everything's working as planned. Of course, I need another redstone engine here to pump out and into the storage tank. And then from there, I'll power my engines. Man, I'm getting like uber interruptions. But yeah, so we're good. This is going to make us that orange goo, and then from there, once these combustion engines run out of fuel, they will be powered by this biofuel. So I think we did pretty good here. Rather happy with that. And then here, of course, is our wheat farm, and I'm not sure if I'll need even to convert that wheat into bio, because we have so many saplings, and these 2 fermenters are pushing out a lot of fuel. You can tell already. These tanks will be filled up rather quickly. And yeah, so pretty nifty here. Just gonna check on that. Okay, so there you have it. This is how you produce biomass, and then convert it into biofuel. So let's just finish this up. Let's not leave it half-assed. Let's get a redstone engine made. And let's get a redstone torch. else? Do we need anything else? No, I don't think we need anything else. All I have to really do is just wait until those combustion engines are out of regular fuel, and then I'll gladly replace them with this. It really depends though how fast it's producing this biofuel. Hopefully at a good enough tick, you know. Yeah, that's not bad. So we actually might produce more with those two fermenters. We're really pumping out a lot. We could probably add another still, though I'm not sure we'll need that, but we can always do that. I mean, it's not like it's hard to do it. Alright, so where's our redstone engine? Here, and put that like so, and this I guess we can put so put that right under here. Cover that up, and there goes the orange gook, and that will go right into the storage tank. Sweet. And then from there I'll have a redstone engine pumping this into the engines, but for now I'll just let that run for a while and get a good stock and wait until these engines are out of fuel, and hopefully, you know, it all works out pretty well. So let's just go over what I did. Just a quick recap. Okay, what I have here is a provider pipe, and what this does is it's connected to our saplings here, and it takes the saplings to our supplier here, and I've told it to keep 64 of these items stocked, so they'll always be filled with saplings. The fertilizer lasts really long, I've noticed, so you don't really have to worry about fertilizer being supplied, because it'll eventually, you just can put it yourself. So the saplings come through here and they go into the fermenter, and then the fermenter makes this green biomass, which is a fuel where you can use this biogas as a fuel for biogas engines. So of course you can just stop right here and make the engine and have that power your machines, which is perfectly fine. I have these two combustion engines are powering my tree farm. They're powering my two fermenters, and they're also powering our still. So when this green goop gets made, it goes into our storage tanks here, and from these storage tanks it goes into our still, and as you can see, the still is filled with the green goop, and then from there this arrow goes all the way to the end and it makes this orange biogas. And then from there we can power our engines and have a self-sustaining system, basically, not having to worry about oil and fuel, because we're making our own fuel from the saplings from our tree farm. And there it goes into the storage tank. Okay, and of course my fermenters, you need water, and I made a water pump system, which I have done in previous episodes, and it's basically just one pump powered by 4 redstone engines, and it pumps the water into the fermenters like that. So that's how that's done, and that's what we did. That's pretty much the gist of this whole episode. It looks a little complicated, but it's not complicated at all, because obviously if I did it, it's not complicated, it's easy. And then of course I have this pipes here. This will be used to pump the orange goo into our engines here, and of course this engine here. I'll take this fuel and bring it back to our home base, by just sticking a teleport pipe, and it'll just teleport that fuel into our base. And there's the saplings being replenished automatically. No problem with that. And that's pretty much it. If we look up here, of course, what I did was, well, I added this chest here because we're getting a lot of wood. Got to figure out what we can do with this wood. I mean, we got really a large surplus. And here is our arboretum and our logger. So the arboretum gets the saplings also. So pretty much when saplings come out of here, it either will go in here. You can tell I got a filter here, so it either goes to the black slot or the green slot. So it kind of like evens it out. I mean, if this is full, then it'll go here, and if this is getting empty, it'll go in there. It doesn't really matter. And if we look in our chest here, we got a lot of saplings. So you might want to put an alchemical chest here, which I think I made that for. And we don't have to worry about overflow. And nothing in there. And yeah, so and then this is our apples. What can we do with apples? Let's see. Can make a golden apple. That's not really exciting. I know we can make apple juice, and that can also be used as a fuel. But for now, we'll just keep apples in the chest. So let's see, it'll either go down here or it'll go in here. So I don't mind which slot it goes in, as long as it ends up somewhere. Oh, here's the water pump. If you wanted to know what it looks like, here's the water pump, this is the water pump for our fermenter. And of course, you can do the same system with wheat farm. So if you have a ton of excess wheat, just feed it through the same system, stick it in the fermenter, it'll make green goo, and that green goo can make awesome fuel. And storage tank is getting filled slowly but surely. It'll take a lot of that green goo and make it into good stuff. And that's it. So I guess I'll end the episode here. I hope this was informative. Remember, just leave me any comments, any suggestions, anything really. You know where to find me. And I'll clean this up here. I guess I'll make this look half decent. Though I really don't want to cover it because I still have to put those redstone engines down there. But I'll do that another time. And I fell down the hole, of course. I'll leave this open so we can see the coolness. And okay, there we go. That's good for now. I'll mess with that later. There goes more green goo, no, orange goo into our thing. That's a beautiful sight. Alright guys, so I will catch you on the flip side. Take care.